Okay. All right. So today we're gonna focus a little bit on the habitat side. Scroll. I see the picture of the bones and the skeletons drawn by Joanne. It's very cute. Joanne's skeleton is very happy with all the fine bones I can see, all labeled. Very nice. All right, the bones done. Habitat, come on, habitat. Camera done. Okay. So today what we're going to focus at is basically the habitat. So what is habitat? Habitat is the environment which the animals and humans lives. Okay. Okay, can everyone type together with me? What is the definition of habitat? Habitat is an environment in which animal or human lives. Okay. Okay, so that is the first thing, habitat. So what are the needs of living things? Okay, this one I asked you to write many times before. Okay, I think no need to write. I will just key in just for you to recap. So the needs of living things are air, food, okay, shelter, air, food, shelter, water, and sun. Okay, so what are the characteristic of living things is that they have cells, which I showed you the video. We breathe. Okay, we need to breathe. We need nutrient. We will reproduce. It has DNA. Okay, so these are the characteristic of the, and also respond to stimulus. Okay, or stimuli. Okay, so these are the characteristic of living things. So, can anyone tell me why is the pond a good place for the frog to live? Why?
Because frogs have to lay egg and the egg is in the water.
Very good.
The water have mosquitoes and other insects, so frog can eat them.
Fantastic. So they have a place for them to reproduce, which is the water, and there's a place for their food, which is the insects. Fantastic. Okay, now this is how the animal and the habitat. Okay, so where do they live? Okay, so you see here, rabbit live in groups underground. This is what I call burrow system. Okay, rabbit burrow or warden. You see, it's like one hole and go in. It's like it has like wow, the dig the burrow and warden underground for the safety, so that the predator will not see them, and they are safe. So on top there is grass for them to eat. So when they want to sleep, they go inside. When they want to eat, they just come out. There's food for them. So this is why they choose this to be the shelter. So different animals live in different habitats, just like what Joanna said just now. The frog likes to be in a pond because there's food, there's a reproduce place. But rabbits live in habitat that provide things that they need to live, because rabbit's habitat has grass to eat. So the soil is where they can burrow or dig underground to create a safe place to live. So rabbits suited to living in their habitat. They have big ears to listen for predator. So they also have eyes on each side of the head so they can see all around. Okay, and they also have strong muscle on the legs so they can hop very fast for them to escape. So they have very sharp claws so they can help them to dig. So that's the reason why rabbits lives underground at the burrow, while earthworm live deep underground. Okay. All right. Same thing. Get a piece of paper. Get a piece of paper or your book yesterday.
Teacher, is it I log in? Is it have to write thing?
This a piece of paper or this page.
Okay. I got to find my book first.
Okay. Okay, Jensen ready. Please write on top of the title of today will be Habitat, page 60. Habitat, page 60.
Teacher, I found my book already.
Okay, please write down the title for today. It's Habitat, Buddha, page 68. Okay, number 1. Find out about the earthworm. Okay, the earthworm habitat. Okay, 1A, habitat. Where do you think the earthworm habitat is?
The earthworm habitat is in the ground.
Underground. Good.
They eat. They eat. They eat. That. They eat soil.
Yes, they eat soil.
They eat soil and the stick and leaf that
is decomposed
in the ground.
Yes, that's right. Okay.
Teacher, please wait.
So who's the predator for the earthworm? Who eats the earthworm?
Bird.
Very good. Okay, what is earthworm's young called? Did they give birth to young or did they give birth to eggs?
Lay egg, but I haven't seen the firm egg.
Okay, let me show you that. Okay, so this is how the earthworm egg looks like. Then it slowly grows.
Is it small or big?
Very small. Can you not see her talking? Just not see the egg.
Great day in happy gardening. Check out all those red wiggler worms. We have thousands of them. This is a 37-gallon composter bin, tumbler. So they usually hide underneath the newspaper and some of the food scraps. So if you can see all those. So as I lift up some of the food scraps,
Okay, found it.
or paper and cardboard. Okay, here are some worm egg cocoons. Tiny lemon-shaped egg cases can be filled up with up to 20 eggs per cocoon, and only 2 to 4 or up to 5 will hatch out of the egg case here that are going to be viable and grow into adult red wiggler worms, which takes about 6 weeks. And the cycle starts again after 6 weeks. This one is turning tan or reddish brown, which means that it's about to hatch. The incubation period is about 3 weeks. And if you can see that tiny baby worm hatching out of the cocoon, I'm just trying to zoom in here. I don't want to expose it too much through the light. Remember, they're very sensitive to light. They're photosensitive, but you can see that little tiny baby worm coming out. So once the incubation period is over, it takes about 3 weeks, the egg cocoons turn reddish brown, and that means they're about to hatch.
Now, have you seen it? Seen it in YouTube, not in real life. Okay, so that's pretty much how the egg of the earthworm, very small. Okay, done? Okay. How is earthworm suited to the habitat? Yep.
But teacher, do some creature eat their egg?
Yes, they do. Like hamster, they do eat their egg.
What? Hamster?
Yep, hamsters. When they find that they think that their babies are not healthy, that is the way they show their love. Okay, instead of letting the kid to torture the baby to torture, so they'll eat back to put into their tummy. Okay, so that's how hamster is. So that's why when a newborn hamster, you don't go and touch it. Then when you touch it, then it's like, oh, this baby is not safe, so I will eat it. Okay, and the other common one is fish. Fish, they are like a little bit stupid kind of thing. Okay, after they give birth, they are like, they hatch the egg and stuff like that. It will be fertilized by, so they don't really know that it's their egg. Okay, so they'll think that, oh, food. Okay, so that's pretty much about fish. They didn't know it's their egg.
Oh. Is it the hamster only eat the unhealthy baby woman?
That's what the book says. Okay, when they feel insecure or they feel like the baby is not healthy, they'll eat it back.
So is it they are predator or
That's how they show
If
love.
you're selling online, we'll help you.
It's not that they are predator, it's just that that's how they show love. It's like, I love you, I don't want you to be pain, I don't want you to be tortured, so I'm gonna eat you now. I used to have lots of hamster. Okay. Okay, sometimes it's that they need more energy to take care of their own baby, because sometimes they give birth like 8 or 10, so they eat back 3, the other 6 or 7 will survive or stuff like that. Okay, so they need the extra protein, that's why they eat their own newborns. They feel that there's not enough food for them, or they are in a cage, it's too small for them, not enough space for them, or they fear that someone see them, so they just want to hide it. Okay, so they eat it. Okay.
teacher, can you send the video link into the chat because it's laggy. I can't.
Okay. Okay, so how about you watch this when you are free? Okay? Okay, let's continue down. Okay, how are earthworms suited to their environment? Okay, earthworm suited to underground because the soil is their food and it doesn't have much sunlight. Okay, so that's why they're suited to their habitat. Got it? Done?
Haven't done. The
Okay, if done, I'm going to share with you about this. Okay, it's like, what do you think this is? Is this a cave? What do you think this is? Is this a building? What do you think, Jensen? Just to give you a hint, it's a house. Who built this house? Human? No. What animal?
Teacher, is a kind of
Termite, 白蚂蚁.
is it by build this?
Yes. Termite, 白蚂蚁. Okay. So termites is the one that build this kind of thing.
Their food is our house. Our house will eat by them.
Yes. But specifically wood. Okay. So if your house has
They eat
anywhere with
wood.
wood, yes. Like your cabinet, kitchen cabinet, anything that has cabinet is normally made of wood. So they love wood. Okay.
They love to eat wood.
Yes, that's their favorite. So let's see how they build that house. So you see they don't need any tractor and everything. They can build such a high story. You see the ants so small, but they build so high, all using their own using ant power. So we still need our our machines and stuff like that. Ants don't need it at all. Isn't that amazing? You see the ants is so small, they're like so high. If human is that tall, we can build like so high. It's even higher than KLCC or KL Tower, right? Which so far we haven't had such thing before. Okay, so isn't it amazing?
Teacher, is it they can build tall over the KLCC?
No, I mean it's comparable size. Let's say 蚂蚁这样小，对不对？所以它可以 build 到这样高嘛，对不对？Like for example 啦。Okay, so 人高的话，我们就是要双倍这样子，这就很高了咯。Okay, so it's comparably with the size. Understand? Okay, they can't build a KLCC, but what I'm saying is that if ants is as our size, the ants of us, our size, can build much taller than the KLCC, right? Understand? Okay.
Understand.
Okay. So many living things build incredible or kind of unbelievable homes. Catrodil termites build their habitats in the shape of towers. The towers can be up for 4 meters tall and are made of mud, wood, and termite saliva. So you see, for us, how we build house, we use cement, right? How termites build house? Using saliva. Stick. Okay, so that's how they build their house, using the saliva. The towers are safe because the wind cannot blow them down. Predators such as birds find it hard to get inside. So the towers are cool and moist because there are tubes inside. The tubes look like an air conditioner. The cool air from the bottom moves up to cool the warm air at the top. So they are fantastic architecture designs. Okay. So there's 2 words I need to use. Yep.
Well, teacher, I haven't finished copying 1B.
Oh my goodness, you're watching video without copying. Okay, keep copying. And then Jensen, I need you to copy the next sentence already. What is prey? Prey is animal that is being eaten. Predator is animals that eat other animals.
Teacher, the new one you typed to us, is it What what question is it?
What question? What? What you asking?
I say the new one you typed to us
Oh,
is
it's not a
pray.
question, it's a statement. Okay, just for you to remember. What is prey? What is predator? Prey is the animals that's being eaten by other predators. Like for example, the eagle and the rat. The rat is a prey, the predator is the eagle. Done?
When done.
Okay. While Joanna is writing, can Jensen read this part? There are many kinds of habitats.
There are many kinds of habitats. Some are big, some are small, some are simply incredible. Rules for looking at habitats. Always
Okay, this one can skip. Okay, can skip. Thanks. All right, so that's pretty much habitat got all sorts of sizes. Okay. All right, no need to do this, just a discussion, all right? So go to your favorite habitat. What's your favorite habitat? Jensen. What's your favorite habitat, Jensen? No? Okay, what's your favorite habitat, Jordan? No, no idea.
don't know.
Okay. Habitat is a place to stay. It can be like a beach, can be inside the ocean, can be in the rainforest, in the jungle, any habitat.
In my bedroom.
In your bedroom, okay. That is also a habitat. Okay, but not a natural one. Okay. So some of it like shaded, some of them like bright light, some of them like damp 是水分啊. Some of it like dry. Okay. So some of it like solitary, which means they live alone. Some of it like to live in groups. So there are many different types of habitat. Okay. So okay, we also learned about invertebrate. So this, let's just keep the invertebrate. Focus on habitat first. Okay, so this is habitat of ocean. Okay, I think we will skip all that too. Okay, so I'll need you to do some exercise about habitat. Wait, these are not the ones. Hold on, yeah. Oh, habitat, we did it yesterday already, no wonder. Okay. Okay, let me share why I want to focus is adaptation. So habitat also help where we stay, we need to adapt into it as well. Okay, so like for example, I'm a human, I live on the land in a modern city. I can breathe in the air, eat cooked food and some raw vegetables and fruits. I cannot eat the raw meat like lions and eagles do. I do have to chew the food and I cannot gobble it like snakes do. Sometimes I think, what if I can live in a different habitat other than the one I live in? Can you help me to find a suited adaptation to live in a different habitat, which I'm not suited to yet? My chosen habitat is underwater. Help me a suitable characteristic for this habitat. If I were to live underwater, what do you think I need to be to
Wet
what kind of feet?
feet. Wet
Very good.
feet.
Wet feet. Okay. If I were to breathe underwater,
Gills. Gills.
gills. Good. So this is all the adaptation.
But
If
teeth.
I were to be under the water, what kind of clothes should I wear? What kind of skin or clothes should I wear?
Scales.
Gills. Okay. What shaped body do you think I should have underwater? Streamline body,
Streamline body.
so that you can swim and glide. Okay. So please, do we have time? Oh, apparently we don't have time. Okay, so I'll need you to do this and draw. Please draw how you would look like if you live in the water. Okay, any way you like. Okay, that would be your homework. Draw how you look like if you are being like that. Okay?
Teacher,
Yes.
is it draw the scale on our body?
Draw how you would look like if you adapt into underwater
Water.
habitat. Okay, so you can look like a duck, you can look like a bird, you can look like a penguin, you can look like a cross of anything you like. Okay, so that's your challenge. Draw how you look like if you adapt into a water habitat. Okay? Okay, so that's pretty much all for today. All right.